Hello and welcome back to Thirst Time. Came across a film called Boys. And it's from 2014. It's from the Netherlands. It's a Dutch film. I have a few things to say about this film. I really think it's like a gentle ode to youth. And I wasn't too sure whether I would have much to say on this film, but let's just see how we go. There are some important things to say, so I'm gonna go about and say it. I don't even know if the director Mischa someone. I don't even know if they're a guy or a girl. I know Mischa can be a guy's name, but I don't know if it can be a girl's name. And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it could be done by by the female gaze, whatever. Like, it could be done. It's a beautiful story, but also falls into the category of gay film. It's a film, a love story that happens between two men. It's not necessarily a gay film. Like, I saw the previews for that new film that's out called Bros. This is kind of weird. And that's like trying to say, oh, this is a snapshot. This is what gay people do, what the gay life is like. This is how it is, different. Plays a little bit on stereotypes, and, it's all good fun. There's a bit of truth in that. So I haven't seen the film, but this film is not like that. And also, I guess to put it into context, this film came out before Call Me By Your Name, which was kind of like a gay, there's a word for that. Like an iconic gay film. It's in there's like this passage, this like a room where you have statues, and there's that film for being very important. I'm pretty sure, I am sure, Call Me By Your Name came out after Boys. But then I digress. I don't want to really take that passage. I just want to talk about this film. So let's begin talking about Boys. Jongens or Ingen. I don't know how you pronounce it in Dutch, but it's like guys, boys, translated in English as Boys by Mischa. I'm gonna, just put it down here. So, from the outset of the film, I could kind of tell that this director is doing some beautiful images. This is going to be cool. Without trying to be too beautiful, it is. There's some amazing scenes, like it's just the blue sky and two faces at each other, or there's a trampoline scene where there's just the trampoline, the grayness of the rubber or whatever the trampoline's made of, like a bird's eye view, and the people on the trampoline. It is stripped back, minimalist, and you just see the people. You see, really, in this film, you see their faces, you see their eyes, you see their hair, arm hair, leg hair, you see their youth. And the director's kind of focused in being, in these kind of close-ups, you really feel like you can see that character. And I think it's very effective because you feel literally close up. You feel close to the characters. So I just feel like it was very Dutch because, I don't know. It's a really good question. Why do I feel like it was very Dutch? Well, they're talking in the language. I don't know. I guess they're riding bicycles a lot. There's a lot of greenery around. I guess the language has a big part to play in that. But I feel like I got to slice into a kind of a different world. From the outset of the film, the director really takes you into this kind of what it's like to be a teenage boy. And this main character, Seeker, he is very likable. He obeys. He looks after things at home. That really kind of draws you to him. The story's not overly dramatized that you're like, I really hope that you do well. It's kind of just gently plods along. There is an intensity going on. The main character is going through a severe crisis. that's one that he can handle, but as severe as crises kind of go, there's issues in his home life. He's at that age where it's like girls are going to be showing an interest and your friends are doing the same thing and wanting to do these things. But at the same time, you have an interest in a guy. And look, it is set in 2014, so the idea of homophobia and hiding yourself is still there, but it's not like you have to hide yourself to survive. It's to a degree a choice. So much more relatable to today. I found like the love story between this guy and another guy, it's not really about their love story, and it doesn't really take you to these heights of romance. It just takes you to their discovery. I don't necessarily think that these two people are in love. I think more that they are discovering themselves and they found someone else like them. Could be more than that, but the film doesn't really go into that detail. It just seems so much more real for being like that without trying to, try too hard to show things. It just tells the story by itself. Like, as a gay person, I could really relate to the character. Often gay people, and this could be older generational gay people like myself, they feel, because you grow up kind of feeling like I can't be me, and you're around people that are being themselves and you can't be you, you feel like you're in the wrong place. And there's this kind of, I think, this fear of missing out that, and we might, everyone might be able to relate to this, like you want to travel, sped out somewhere else. There's just this moment in the film where he wasn't comfortable where he was, and I feel like that is actually really true for a lot of gay people. They get stuck in this way that, am I living my true self? Am I living my life? Is this the right place for me? Feeling like where I am now is not for me. What I'm in now is not for me, and that is pretty shit, because it really kind of stops you from being in the present moment. But I feel that people that for whatever reason find themselves in their reality feeling this isn't me, or they grow up that way and it's kind of, that shell stays with them like a scar encrusting them or their mind. Yeah, it's quite sad. It made me think about that. I had like an emotional scene that kind of made me well up just a little bit because it was beautiful. But I really like this director, not trying too hard. They did a really good job. Yeah. Some people just know how to capture a place, capture a time, capture a feeling, capture a vibe, as if this is someone's life. Yeah, so in short, I would recommend this film. Thought it was a great film. Thought it was beautiful. I mean, that's one of the things I like about the Netherlands, and from what I know about, Dutch culture and stuff, is that it's creating, they have their word gezellig, where something is cozy. They've just, created this lovely, look at Amsterdam. It's just gorgeous. They've got these beautiful buildings all along water with lovely walks, and then surrounding that you've got outstanding gardens and greenery, and cows for beef and milk and cheeses. It's just I don't know, I think the Dutch have got it going on. So really love this slice of life. And I guess that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next one.
Peace out. Bye.